Doctors probably never told you about the one nut butter that can drop blood sugar faster than some diabetes medications. What makes this discovery so controversial is that it's sitting on grocery store shelves for under $10, while Big Pharma charges hundreds every month for drugs designed to do the same thing. The shocking truth is that this creamy spread contains powerful compounds that help repair damaged insulin receptors at the cellular level. The result? HbA1c reductions of up to 1 full percentage point in just 12 weeks without swallowing a single pill. Thousands of diabetics are cutting their fasting glucose by 21% and preventing dangerous post-meal spikes by as much as 36%, simply by eating 2 tablespoons a day. But here's what no one is talking about. Most diabetics are buying the wrong nut butters brands, loaded with hidden sugars and oxidized fats that actually worsen insulin resistance. The #1 nut butter doctors quietly recommend isn't what you expect. And the real reason it works will absolutely blow your mind. Before we reveal it, share your fasting blood sugar number with us. We'll suggest the best morning breakfast, including this nut butter customized specifically for your needs. Ready to uncover the truth? Let's start with number 1. 1. Peanut butter. Peanut butter hides a dirty little secret the nut butter industry doesn't want you to know. This humble, legume-based spread actually outperforms expensive tree nut butters when it comes to blood sugar control because it contains a rare amino acid called arginine that many tree nuts simply lack. And despite costing nearly half the price of almond butter, peanut butter registers an even lower glycemic index of just 14, while delivering compounds that begin lowering blood glucose within 30 to 40 minutes of digestion. Take a closer look at just 2 tablespoons, 32 grams of natural peanut butter, and you'll see why this overlooked option deserves the diabetic spotlight. That small serving provides approximately 7.2 grams of complete plant protein. But here's where things get interesting. Peanut protein delivers significantly higher levels of arginine ranging from 9 to 80 milligrams compared to almonds, which provide far less inside your body. Arginine converts into nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes blood vessels, improves circulation, and enhances insulin delivery to cells by 41%. This is a mechanism almond butter simply cannot match. Carbohydrate content remains modest at around 8 grams, with roughly 2.6 to 6 grams coming from resistant starch-type fiber. This fiber ferments in the colon and produces butyrate, a powerful short-chain fatty acid that boosts insulin sensitivity by 27% through gut-brain signaling. True nut butters can't generate butyrate at these levels because they lack this specific fiber profile. Now, here's where it gets fascinating. Peanut butter delivers approximately 2.9 milligrams of niacin, completely eclipsing almond butter's modest 0.6 milligrams. This B vitamin fuels NAD synthesis, a critical process that repairs mitochondrial damage caused by chronic high blood sugar. Research shows this mechanism improves cellular glucose metabolism by 34%, while also protecting pancreatic beta cells from burnout. In other words, your body begins rebuilding its energy-producing machinery, something almond butter cannot deliver at therapeutic levels. Then comes magnesium. Peanut butter supplies about 54 milligrams of magnesium, primarily in the form of magnesium citrate, which absorbs 68% better than the magnesium oxide found in some tree nuts. This superior bioavailability ensures your cells actually receive and use the mineral, resulting in HbA1c reductions of 0.6 to 0.9 percentage points in just 8 weeks surpassing the results seen with almond butter. Something truly surprising happens next. Peanut butter also provides approximately 28 milligrams of potassium, along with unique polyphenols like resveratrol, the same compound credited for red wine's heart health benefits. They reduce arterial stiffness by 38% and lower systolic blood pressure by an average of 9 points. Outperforming almond butter's 6-point reduction, resveratrol activates SIRT1 genes, improving insulin sensitivity through pathways that go far beyond monounsaturated fats alone. Manganese content reaches roughly 0.52 milligrams, but more importantly, it exists in organic chelated forms your body absorbs with 89% efficiency, compared to just 20% from synthetic supplements. This mineral activates manganese superoxide dismutase, a powerful antioxidant enzyme that shields pancreatic beta cells from glucose toxicity, preserving natural insulin production. 43% more effectively than other nut butters. And finally, let's talk about fats. The 16 grams of healthy fats in peanut butter hold a powerful secret. About 50% is oleic acid, the same monounsaturated fat found in olive oil. But peanuts also contain meaningful levels of linoleic acid, a specific omega-6 fatty acid that tree nuts don't provide at the same level. Unlike inflammatory omega-6 south found in processed oils, this whole food version actually improves insulin receptor function by 29%. Research documents fasting blood glucose dropping by 11 to 17% in diabetics eating peanut butter daily, exceeding almond butter's 9 to 16% reduction. Watch those terrifying post-meal glucose spikes crater by 26 to 33% when diabetics pair peanut butter with carbohydrates, outperforming almond butter's 24 to 31% reduction. The secret lies in peanut butter's unique lectin proteins, which slow carbohydrate digestion more effectively than other nut butters. Studies prove adding 2 tablespoons to white bread reduces the glycemic response by 42%. Compared to almond butter's 38% reduction, something extraordinary happens as peanut butter triggers a deep adiponectin release hormone that sensitizes cells to insulin while simultaneously promoting fat burning. Levels increase by 47% over 12 weeks, whereas almond butter raises adiponectin only 28%. This hormonal advantage translates to HbA1c reductions of 0.5 to 0.9 percentage points, matching or exceeding expensive tree nut butters. Your cardiovascular system receives unique protection because peanut butter contains coenzyme Q10 at levels tree nut butters can't match. Approximately 2.6 milligrams per serving, this compound energizes heart muscle cells while preventing LDL oxidation, reducing atherosclerosis progression by 31%. This combination causes LDL cholesterol to plummet by 11 to 16%, while HDL skyrockets by 9%, slightly exceeding almond butter's effects. Blood pressure transformation happens faster with peanut butter because arginine-producing nitric oxide works within hours, not days. Readings decrease an average of 8 points systolic and 5 points diastolic within 6 weeks, faster than almond butter's 10-week time frame. Vascular elasticity improves by 29%, reducing heart attack risk by 21%. Your kidneys receive powerful protection as peanut butter's pecumaric acid reduces inflammatory cytokines by 33%, outperforming almond butter's 29% reduction. This phenolic compound specifically protects kidney filtration membranes, slowing diabetic nephropathy by 27%. Studies show protein leakage decreasing by 21%, exceeding almond butter's 18% improvement. Nerve regeneration accelerates uniquely because peanut butter's high niacin content supports myelin synthesis at rates almond butter cannot achieve. Neuropathy pain scores dropped 24 to 31% after 12 weeks, compared to almond butter's 22 to 28% reduction over 16 weeks, meaning faster relief. Spreading to tablespoons on low-carb whole wheat toast with sliced banana creates a perfect glycemic balance. Preventing spikes, mixing 1 tablespoon into overnight oats with chia seeds provides sustained morning energy. Blending 2 tablespoons into coffee with MCT oil creates a ketogenic-style drink, maintaining stable glucose for hours. Avoid hydrogenated peanut butter brands, as trans fats destroy every benefit. Never combine peanut butter with grape jelly or honey, which spike glucose dangerously. Don't consume peanut butter past expiration dates, as aflatoxin mold contamination increases diabetes complications. One recipe blends 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, 1 frozen banana, 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and ice, blended for 40 seconds. Consuming 2 to 3 tablespoons daily maximizes benefits. People with peanut allergies face life-threatening anaphylaxis and require complete avoidance. Those with aflatoxin sensitivity should choose certified organic brands. Excessive intake beyond 4 tablespoons adds approximately 380 calories, potentially causing weight gain. If this was helpful till now, please comment 1. If not, comment 0. This will help us improve our content. 2. Cashew butter. Cashew butter operates through completely different metabolic pathways than other nut butters because cashews contain a rare combination of anacardic acids that directly inhibit enzymes converting carbohydrates into glucose. What makes this controversial is its slightly higher glycemic index of 25, which actually provides therapeutic benefits other nut butters, misdelivering natural sugars that help prevent dangerous hypoglycemia in diabetics while simultaneously lowering overall blood sugar. Through mechanisms scientists are still discovering. Examining 2 tablespoons 32 grams of pure cashew butter reveals a nutritional profile dramatically different from almond or peanut butter. This serving contains approximately 5.6 to 6 grams of protein, with an amino acid profile uniquely high in tryptophan at 68 milligrams, triple the amount found in peanut butter. This amino acid converts into serotonin, which regulates appetite and prevents the stress eating that drives blood sugar chaos, reducing compulsive carbohydrate cravings by 52%. According to clinical observations, something almond and peanut butter cannot achieve. The carbohydrate content measures around 9 grams, with roughly 0.9 grams of fiber. And before you panic about higher carbs and lower fiber, here's the twist. Cashew butter contains galactomannan, a unique polysaccharide that slows glucose absorption by 34%, despite lower total fiber. This compound forms a gel matrix in your intestines, creating sustained energy release and preventing the glucose roller coaster, working through completely different mechanisms than the resistant starch in peanuts or the fiber in almonds. Now, here's where cashew butter becomes absolutely fascinating, because it delivers approximately 1.6 milligrams of copper, providing a staggering 178% of daily requirements in just 2 tablespoons, absolutely crushing almond butters, 0.33 milligrams, and peanut butters, 0.19 milligrams. This trace mineral activates cytochrome C oxidase, the final enzyme in cellular respiration that determines how efficiently your cells burn glucose for energy. Studies prove adequate copper improves mitochondrial glucose metabolism by 47%, essentially supercharging how your body uses blood sugar instead of letting it accumulate and damage organs. Watch what happens as cashew butter provides approximately 83 milligrams of magnesium in a chelated form, bound to phytic acid that paradoxically enhances absorption by 73% compared to other sources. This superior bioavailability means your insulin receptors receive and utilize magnesium more effectively, reducing HbA1c by 0.7 to 1.1 percentage points over 10 weeks. Results exceeding both almond and peanut butter despite similar magnesium content on paper. Something revolutionary occurs as cashew butter delivers approximately 187 milligrams of phosphorus, primarily as phospholipids that cross directly into cell membranes, unlike the phosphate forms in other nut butters. These phospholipids repair insulin receptor sites damaged by oxidative stress, improving insulin binding efficiency by 39% through membrane restorations, something other nut butters cannot provide. Research documents fasting blood glucose dropping by 13 to 19% in diabetics consuming cashew butter daily. The zinc content reaches approximately 1.64 milligrams, nearly double almond butter's amount, and exists in organic forms your pancreatic beta cells preferentially absorb. This mineral directly supports insulin synthesis and storage, with studies showing diabetics consuming adequate zinc from cashews maintain 51% more functional beta cells compared to those with deficiencies, preserving natural insulin production capacity better than other nut butters. Here's something medical journals rarely discuss. Cashew butter contains approximately 13 grams of fats, with a unique fatty acid profiler as 62% oleic acid, but also containing anacardic acids at 4.8 milligrams, which other tree nuts completely lack. These phenolic lipids inhibit alpha-glucosidase enzymes in your intestines by 43%. The same mechanism as certain diabetes drugs, physically preventing carbohydrate breakdown into glucose. Watch those dangerous blood sugar surges, craters as cashew butter's anacardic acids also inhibit alpha-malase enzymes by 37%, creating a dual blocking mechanism that transforms high glycemic meals into moderate ones. Studies prove adding 2 tablespoons to white rice reduces the glycemic response by 44%, exceeding both almond butter's 38% and peanut butter's 42%. Reductions through this unique enzymatic inhibition. Something extraordinary happens to insulin sensitivity as it improves by 31 to 36% over 12 weeks, slightly exceeding almond butter's range. The mechanism involves cashew butter's squalene content at 1.2 to 2 milligrams, a rare triterpene that enhances insulin receptor gene expression by 29%, while simultaneously reducing receptor degradation. Clinical trials document HbA1c reductions of 0.6 to 1.0 percentage points, results rivaling medications. Your cardiovascular system receives unique protection because cashew butter contains plant sterols at 157 milligrams, significantly higher than almond butter's 34 milligrams or peanut butter's 78 milligrams. These compounds block cholesterol absorption in the intestines by 49%, causing LDL cholesterol to plummet by 14 to 21%, while HDL rises by 11%, effects exceeding other nut butters. The copper content supports elastin synthesis, strengthening arterial walls and improving vascular elasticity by 34%. Blood pressure transformation happens through cashew butter's unique arginine-to-lysine ratio of 2:1, optimal for nitric oxide production. Readings decrease an average of 10 points systolic and 6 points diastolic within 8 weeks, exceeding almond butter's effects. Studies show arterial stiffness reducing by 31%, lowering heart attack risk by 24%. Your kidneys receive powerful protection, as cashew butter's zeaxanthine content at 0.48 milligrams concentrates in kidney tissues, reducing oxidative damage by 36%. The high copper levels support kidney filtration enzyme systems, slowing diabetic nephropathy by 29%. Studies document protein leakage decreasing by 23%, exceeding almond butter's 18% improvement. Nerve health improves uniquely because cashew butter's thiamine content at 0.2 milligrams supports myelin production at rates other nut butters miss. Combined with tryptophan-enhanced serotonin, which reduces neuropathic pain perception, symptoms drop 27 to 34% after 14 weeks. Nerve conduction testing shows a 16% improvement. Spreading 2 tablespoons on apple slices with cinnamon creates a blood sugar stabilizing snack. Mixing 1 tablespoon into curry sauces adds creaminess while controlling glucose. Blending 2 tablespoons into smoothies with spinach and protein powder provides sustained energy without spikes. Avoid cashew butter with added vegetable oils as they destroy nutritional integrity. Never consume with high-sugar dried fruits, which negate glucose benefits. Don't eat cashew butter that tastes bitter, indicating rancid fats that worsen insulin resistance. One recipe blends 2 tablespoons of cashew butter, 1 cup of unsweetened coconut milk, 1 scoop of vanilla protein powder, 1/2 cup of frozen mango, 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds, and 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom blended for 35 seconds, creating a tropical smoothie. Another mixes 2 tablespoons into 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt with 1/4 cup of pomegranate seeds and chopped pistachios for a parfait. A third spreads 2 tablespoons on low-carb crackers, topped with sliced cucumber and everything bagel seasoning for a savory snack. Consuming 2 to 3 tablespoons daily provides optimal benefits. People with cashew allergies face severe reactions and require complete avoidance. Those with nickel sensitivity should limit intake, as cashews contain moderate nickel levels. Excessive intake beyond 4 tablespoons adds approximately 380 calories, potentially causing weight gain and worsening insulin resistance. 3. Almond butter. Almond butter stands as the undisputed champion of nut butters for diabetics, because this creamy spread contains a rare form of vitamin E called alpha-tocopherol that literally repairs damaged insulin receptors at the cellular level. What makes this absolutely extraordinary is its glycemic index of 0, meaning it cannot spike your blood sugar under any circumstances while delivering compounds that actively pull glucose out of your bloodstream within 40 to 60 minutes of consumption. Looking at 2 tablespoons, 32 grams of pure almond butter reveals why. Endocrinologists quietly recommend this to their most difficult cases. This serving packs approximately 6.7 grams of complete plant protein with an amino acid profile uniquely high in arginine at 980 milligrams, which converts into nitric oxide dilating blood vessels and improving insulin delivery to resistant cells by 41%. This is a mechanism peanut butter matches, but cashew butter falls short by nearly half. The carbohydrate content sits at around 6 g, with roughly 3.3 grams of prebiotic fiber. And here's what separates almond butter from the competition. This fiber contains oligosaccharides that feed specific gut bacteria, producing propionate, a short-chain fatty acid that signals your liver to reduce glucose production by 34% overnight. Studies prove this mechanism lowers fasting blood glucose by 11 to 18% within 8 weeks. Results: cashew butter cannot replicate. Research documents this dual antioxidant action, preserving 47% more insulin-producing cells compared to diabetics with vitamin E deficiency, thereby maintaining natural insulin production. Other nut butters cannot protect as effectively. One recipe blends 2 tablespoons of almond butter, 1 scoop of vanilla protein powder, 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk, 1/2 cup of frozen cherries, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, and 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract, blended for 40 seconds. Another mixes 2 tablespoons into 1 cup of cottage cheese with sliced strawberries and crushed walnuts. A third spreads 2 tablespoons on a low-carb tortilla with sliced banana and cinnamon, rolled tight. If you want to take control of your blood sugar and enjoy a delicious, diabetes-friendly treat, try this nut butter today. Like, subscribe, share.